Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do like a story time video. So if you saw my last video, you know that one of the things that happened during these last couple of months was that my bed caught on fire. And it caught on fire while I was filming another video for my YouTube channel, which was crazy because my camera recorded a lot of it. I thought I would do a video about it and show you what it looked like and also show you some of the aftermath, because this room was a total mess afterwards, mostly because of the extinguishers powder. I always used to have a candle in the background of my videos just to make it look a little bit more cozy and cute. I lit my candle, I sat down here on the bed, and I usually just film while I'm focusing and then I go in and look at the footage to see if I'm in focus or not. So that's why everything was caught on camera. What the firemen think happened and what I think happened is that the candle threw an active coal into the bed. When I start filming, you can actually already see that the fire has started. You can see it vaguely in this corner. The fire was so silent, it didn't have any like smell to it, there was no smoke yet, so like I couldn't see it, I couldn't hear it, I couldn't smell it. Because I noticed it before the fire alarm went off, it was kind of like puzzling to me. It was just such a shock to turn around and see it. Oh! Oj! Åh gud! Mamma! Det brinner! Det brinner! Var brinner det? På sängen. Jag tror att det är släckt nu. And in my head, when I was like trying to put it out with the extinguisher, I thought this was going to be a piece of cake. Like, to me, what I saw from my eyes was a small fire at the corner of the bed. So I thought a couple of like spritz with the fire extinguishers would do the trick and it would be it. The room filled up with so much fog from the extinguishers that you couldn't really see anything after a while. My mom and I thought the fire was out. Then we kind of noticed that there was still coming smoke from out of the bed. So we started like pulling all of the like sheets and covers and blankets and everything together, and we actually threw it out of the balcony onto the concrete, like onto our driveway, because we would just wanted to make sure that nothing like kept like going on fire.
Ta ut hela täcket. Försök att inte andas in där. Du måste ut och andas mellan varven.
Så ni inte får syra och börja brinna. Kväv det ner.
Hur fan ska ni kunna få
Fy fan vad läskigt, mamma.
Ja.
Det ryker fortfarande där borta.
Jaha.
Vad är det som inte...
Att jag slänger ner det här på uppfarten.
Ja.
Behöver vi ta madrassen också?
We emptied 2 small fire extinguishers to try and put the fire out, but it was so much harder than I ever thought it would be. As soon as you walked into this room, your eyes started running and it was really hard to breathe, so we called on my brother. He was in the shower at the moment. He rushed in here, tried to help us.
Vart brinner det? Här! I sängbotten och i madrassen.
we pretty soon realized that we need to call the fire department because the fire is obviously not out. So my brother was actually the one calling, and in Sweden you call 112 for emergencies, not 911. So we called 112, and luckily the fire department in our town moved really close to where we live now. So when my brother hung up the phone, you could immediately hear the sirens from the fire trucks, which was kind of funny in all of this like craziness. So they were here in literally like 30 seconds. 2 big fire trucks came, a lot of firemen just stormed in here, and they picked up my bed and they threw the whole bed out of the balcony, and we could see like smoke coming out of it. So they sprayed it with water, with the water hose, and then it was done. The fire ate its way through the like pillows, the blankets, the covers, the mattress, and then it ate its way into the bed itself. The firemen told us that what the beds are made of, this was kind of an old bed. I don't know if this goes for all of the new beds as well, but this was kind of an old bed, and inside of them they have this material called skumgummi in Swedish. I don't know what it's called in English. I will put it up here. And the way that burns is basically comparable to gasoline, so it burns really quickly. That's what happened. The bed was burning inside of it, but we couldn't see that because there was just a lot of smoke and fog in here. So I'm really glad that we called the firemen and that they came and helped us. So the day after, my room looked like such a big mess. It was fire extinguishers powders about everywhere in this room. This is what my bedroom looks like right now. It's not actually that bad, or I don't know, maybe I just have gotten used to it now, but the whole floor is covered in fire extinguishers powder. This fire extinguisher is completely empty, and here is where I had my bed. So the boxes here are just some things that I stored underneath my bed. These are both filled with shoes and heels, and then I have some breakfast trays that you can eat breakfast in bed out of. I have this one, which is a US order, and I bought some chocolate flavored drinks that I thought I would do a video out of, but yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. It looks really messy because you usually can't see this. You usually just see the bed. All of these black bits are burned pieces of the bed that fell out, and if we go down here, which is where the fire started, oh, I have to show you this. This is a message that my boyfriend did in the powder, which is really cute. In all the misery, there's a ray of cuteness in the corner. Okay, so this is the candle that caught on fire. I don't know if it actually was the candle's fault, but I think the wick was throwing pieces of coal around, and one of them got into the bed. And this is my bed side table, and this bit here was lined up against the bed, so this is what's taken most of the like damage. This bit here is just coal right now. It's just like a powder. And this is the nightstand table lamp. The button is completely melted because it was just laying like this. And here is the wall. We have some marks on the wall. It's not that much, to be honest. It could have been a lot worse. And all of this, it's just powder. Okay, maybe I shouldn't stir that up. As you can see, the fire spread all the way down to there without us noticing. We just thought it was this corner burning. So yeah, that's what happened. I'm so sorry, bed. I didn't mean for this to happen to you. Here is the corner where it started. The bed looks miserable right now, and all down here I have the mattress, my like everything that I had on top of the bed, like the pillows and the covers and everything is down in here too, and it smells so bad. Like, I can't describe how bad this smells. It smells horrible. And this has been out here for a week now. Tomorrow it's been a week. Looks really sad. I couldn't really be in this room for about 2 weeks after the fire. It was like so hard for me not to clean in here because it looked like such a mess. I just wanted to like get rid of it all. But I had to wait. First I had to wait for the inspector to come and inspect everything, look at the damage and all of that, write down everything in the room and its like estimated value. Then the insurance company had to come here and clean out the room properly, because apparently you can't do it with your normal like vacuumer, because the powder is so fine that it's going to destroy a normal vacuumer. They put everything in bags, they washed everything that needed to be washed. Despite my clothes, I washed my clothes myself. They like took down every single piece and put it into boxes. They hand cleaned everything. They vacuumed everything up. They threw stuff away that couldn't be saved, and it was just like a huge job. Now they've started to clean everything up, and they're using this huge vacuumer. They went out to lunch, so I just decided to film a little bit for you. This looks like something from Ghostbusters, right? This looks like a ghost exterminator. It took about like a week before they have properly cleaned out my whole room. It was quite stressful and quite like sad to be in here and to see like the total mess just because I lit a candle and turned my back on it for 30 seconds. This is what happened. After that, I could finally move into my room again. I bought a new bed, I bought a new nightstand table, some new rugs, and just some minor things that had to be restored. And in the end, like, I'm so lucky that it didn't get any worse than this, because this is obviously really easy to just replace a bed. It could have been a lot worse. The whole house could have burned down, the whole room could have burned down, someone could have gotten hurt. So really lucky that it didn't get any worse than this. Please just be careful when you light candles. I know that autumn and winter time is coming, and that's usually a time where people start lighting a lot more candles, including myself. But after this, I'm really scared. I actually haven't lit a candle since that day, and that was almost a year ago now. That's the fire story. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, that you maybe found it interesting or helpful, and maybe got you thinking, be careful when you use candles, because it can so quickly go the wrong way. I don't want any one of you to get hurt. Learn from my mistakes, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!